CBS Sports listed the biggest red flag for contenders, and today I want to talk about what the Jets' biggest red flag is. What is going on, Jet fans? Matt O'Leary back with another video. Today I want to get into what they list as the Jets' biggest red flag in 2023. Before we get started, Matt O'Leary NY on socials, and make sure to check out the brand new Talkin' Jets channel where we do the live stream every single Tuesday, as well as clips from the show get posted there, and more content is coming very soon. Okay, so really interesting article from CBS Sports where they went through and listed some red flags for teams for contenders, actually, if you want to be more specific, for the upcoming 2023 season. For example, for like the Miami Dolphins, Tua's health is a red flag. For the Buffalo Bills, you have Stephon Diggs and that situation, if that's going to get evened out. Kansas City Chiefs, the shuffling of the wide receivers. The Eagles is an aging core. So that, just to give you a grand idea of what the qualifications or what kind of things are being said about these teams. It's not saying that the Jets are not a contender. It's what is a little bit of a red flag. And every team, the point is every team has a red flag. There are no perfect rosters in the NFL. There are no perfect scenarios. It's about overcoming things like injuries and roster deficiencies and all kinds of different stuff. But the New York Jets' biggest red flag is something that I think is fair and that I think I could agree with, which is the offensive line, and more specifically the offensive tackles. This is what they had to say about it. Like the Jags, the Jets have been offseason darlings for their newly enhanced weaponry. Aaron Rodgers' arrival should mean an immediate vault into the playoff picture, but going on 40, are we sure the former MVP is well off behind a line touting Dwayne Brown, 37, coming off injury, and Makai Becton, who's played only one game in the last 2 years, as its best, most talented tackles? This is going to upset some Jet fans because naturally they don't like when people criticize the team, but I think it's an absolutely fair criticism. Now, that's not to say that a Dwayne Brown and Makai Becton pairing can't work. It absolutely can. We saw what Makai Becton could be at this league. He has someone who has a really high ceiling, and Dwayne Brown, when healthy, is a good starting left tackle. He's been steady. He was a Pro Bowler a couple of years ago, but that is a very fair critique because you really don't know what you're getting from those guys. With Dwayne Brown, is he going to be better after the surgery? Like, he obviously played through injury last year, and kudos to him, hats off to him. He, put his body on the line in his age 36 season, which is something that he didn't necessarily have to do. He could have elected to have the surgery at the start of the year, retired, or even just, sat out the rest of the year, and that was it. But instead, he played through it, and he was okay for the Jets. Was he phenomenal? No. Was he abysmal? Also no. He was a fine starting left tackle. Makai is so interesting, and there are so many varying opinions on him. One, because of what we saw from him as a rookie. Granted, that's 2020, which is a long time ago now, but Makai Becton was really good as a starting left tackle as a rookie, especially in the run game. I thought there were some nice moments in pass protection as well. Stood tall against the 49ers and the Chargers, who had good pass rushes at the time. But as the article mentions, he played half a game in 2021, was hurt and missed the rest of the season, and then last year tore his ACL. Now he's back in obviously the best shape of his life. You see the workout videos and everything, and I'm happy for him. He's in great shape, and that obviously, I think, points in the right direction for Makai coming back and being able to play again at this level. But what's the rust level going to look like for him as someone who really hasn't played significant snaps? And like, it's different from practice. Like, obviously he's practiced last year and this year, and he's had the training camps, but it's very different than live in-game regular season game. Preseason even versus regular season is very different. Now, Joe Douglas was able to go add a lot of depth. Like, they had Billy Turner, someone that they brought in. They drafted a bunch of guys like Carter Warren. You're bringing Max Mitchell back. They have depth pieces and guys who have started, but Makai and Dwayne Brown are definitely the most talented of the tackle group. There is no lie there, but there's risk involved with having those two as your starting tackles. It is a risky proposition for this Jets team. Can it work? Yes. Is it a possibility that it could fall off and really hurt the ceiling of this team? Also, yes. They're betting on it and banking on it working out, and there is absolutely a world where it does, but I think it's worth noting that being a potential issue. I'm not sure if it's going to be. There's no way to know until we actually get there, but anyway, just wanted to get that opinion out there and that take out there. It's something that I do agree with, but I want to hear from you. Do you guys agree with it? Sound off in the comments below. I am Matt O'Leary. I'll catch you next time.